First of all, thanks for being part of this video. In this video, we are going to see the day 66 daily score booster questions. Starting with simplifications. Simplifications first question. Before that, if you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe and click on the bell icon. First question is 12.5% of 960 means 1/8 of 960, which will be 120. 11.76% of 952. In 11.76%, I can see 5.88 into 2 times. So 5.88 is nothing but 1 by 17 into 2 times means 2 by 17 is the fraction value of this one. So into 952. 17 5 times 85, 102 means 6 times. 56 2 times will be 112. So 120 plus 112 will be 232. Next 35.71. 35. From this I can able to see that 5 divided by 71 means 14. 1 by 14 is the fraction value of 7.14. Into 5 times we get 35.71%. So it will be 5 by 14 into 420. 14 30 times. 15 3 times is 150. So answer we get is 382. Option B is our answer. So first question answer is option B. Second question, 17 2 times is 34 and half of 17, which will be 8.5. So we get 42.5 from first one. Next one is 14.3 into 6 times. 14 6 times will be 84 and 3 6 times is 18, 1.8. So 85.8 we get. Next, for 2 times 8, for 19 times 36, wait, 76. So 76.8 from this one. This will be, let's assume this as 162 divided by 10 into 5. 5 2 times 281 times. So these are all in addition. So what we get is 42.5 plus 85.8 plus 76.8 plus 81. So this will be 16, 21. This will be 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 16. So here 12, 12 plus 1, 13, 13 plus 7, 20, 28. 286.1 is our answer. So answer will be option C. Second one answer is option C. Now the third question is 1740 divided by 4. 4 times is 16. For 4 times is 16 and left with 140 means 3 times 12 and 5 times is 20. So we get 435. 2 10 times 20 and 12 1065 1065. 9 2 times 18. 9 2 times 18 and 2 times 5 4 times 20 and 4 3 times 5 3 times. So sum of these 3, 10 plus 15. This will be 10 plus 5 15 16. This will be 6 plus 1 7. 1765 is our answer. Option D. Next, fourth question. 11.11% means 1/9. 1/9 of 792. 9 8 times 72, 9 8 times. So we get 88. 37.5% means 3/8 of 512. 864 times. 3 4 times is 12. 3 6 times 18 and 19. 192. 192 plus 88 plus 40% of 260 means 4 into 26. 26 2 times will be 52. 52 2 times will be 104. So 104. Sum of all these three is our answer. Here we get 10 and 4 14. 10 and 8 18. This will be 384. So answer is 384. Option C is the answer. Now question number 5. 16.66% of 216 means 1/6 of 216, which is 36, plus 49% of 350. This will be 7 times and this will be 2 times 2 24. 4.5 times into 7, 7 5 times 35, 17, 7 4 times 28 plus 3 31. This will be 14 plus 3 17, 171.5. So 36 plus 171.5 plus the next one is 17 into 210 divided by 100. 0 0 cancel. 17 1 times is 17, 17 2 times 34, 35, 35.7. Okay, the next one is 16% of 210. So 16 into 210 divided by 100. 16 1 times is 16, 16 2 times 32, 33, 33.6, 33.6. So total we have, this will be 13, 13 plus 5, 18. This will be 9, 9 plus 1, 10, 16, 10, 11, 17, 2, 7, 6, 8 is our answer. Option D is the answer for fifth question. Now we are going to see quadratic equations. Quadratic equation, first question is x value 1,444 whole power 1 by 2 means it is plus or minus 38 is the value for this one, plus or minus. Okay, here we get y value equals to 56, 50653 whole power 1/3. Unit digit is 3 means it must be the unit digit of 7, leaving 3 digits 50. Nearest cube which is 2 cube which is 27, 3 cube which is 27, 4 cube which is 64. So we take a 2 cube 27 value and it is positive value. Now by comparing these two, it is clear that this 27 comes in between these two. So x greater than y and x lesser than y comes here. So there is no relation between these two equations. Second question, 18. We need to get 3. 6 3 times. Minus and minus means plus and minus are the roots. Next one, 18. And we need to get 11. So 9 2 times is 18 and sum of those two we get 11. Plus and minus, plus and plus means both are minus. Now by comparing these two, it is clear that this minus 2 comes in between these two. So x is greater than y and x is lesser than y is the answer for this one. So there is no relation can be established. Now question number 3 is x square plus 1.5x minus 7 equals to 0. First we need to multiply this with 10x square plus 15x minus 70 equals to 0. So 10 into 70 times means 700 times. This is 35, 2 times and 2 10 times we get 20. So difference between these two we get 15. So these are the roots. Plus and minus means minus and plus are the roots. Okay, second y equation is y square plus 9.5y plus 15 equals 0. Again we do multiply with 10. We get 150 equals to 0. This 150 is divided as 75 2 times. 10 2 times is 20. Sum of these two we get 95. So these are the roots. Plus and plus means minus and minus are the roots, root signs. Now by comparing these two, it is clear that plus 20 is greater, x is greater than y and x is lesser than y is the answer for this one. So there is no relation can be established between these two equations. Next, fourth question is 2 14 times 28, 7 4 times is also 28. So the root signs are minus. 4 9 times 36, 36 means 6 times. Minus and minus are the root signs. To make the base equal we need to multiply this with 2. Minus 8 minus 14. Now by comparing these two it is clear that x is lesser than y. Okay, next, this is fourth question. Fifth question is x square minus, let's take this as a 2 square equals to 0. A square minus b square, it looks like a square minus b square, so it will be a plus b into a minus b. So the answer we get is plus 2 and minus 2 are the roots for x. This one we have plus and plus means minus and minus are the roots. 9 3 times, so these are the roots. Now by comparing these two, it is clear that x is greater than y. So this is the answer for fifth question. Now we are going to see wrong number series. So time for wrong number series. First question is 117, 142, 105, 155, 91, 172. Let's see the difference between these two, which is plus 25. Here the difference between these two is minus 37. Here the difference between these two is plus 40. Here the difference between these two is 9 and this will be 64. Here the difference between these two is 81. So it is clear that these are square numbers. 5 square, this is 8 square, this is 9 square, so it must be 6 square and this must be 7 square. These two are wrong, means in between them this is our wrong number. Second question, 115, 216, 322, 424, 531 and 640. Here what we see is the difference between these two is 101. Difference between these two is 601. Here the difference between these two is 2, 0 and 1. Here we see a difference of 7, 0, 1. The difference between these two is 9, 0, 1. So these are odd numbers of succeeding odd numbers. So it must be 103 and it must be 105. So these two are wrong, means in between them this is our wrong number. Next, third question, 12, 36, 30, 160, 154 and 1078. Here it is clear that this is into 3 times, and here we see this is nearly 4 becomes 8, means 7 times 7, 4 times 28, 15, 7 times 105 to 1078. So it is clear. So it must be 4, it must be 5, it must be 6. 160 minus 6 is 154. So it must be into 5. Into 5 times we get 160, means this is our wrong number. 36 minus 4, which will be 32. 32 5 times will be 160. So this is our wrong number. Next, fourth question, we have 17, 25, 35, 98, 123, 339. The difference between these two is 8. Here the difference between these two is 10. Here the difference is 63. Here the difference we get is 25. Here we get a difference of 216. So it is clear that it is 6 cube, it is 5 square. So it must be 4 cube, it must be 3 square, it must be 2 cube. So these two are wrong in between them. So in between them 35 is our wrong number. Let's see fifth question, 8, 15, 14, 35, 38, 133. So here what we see is this is into 2 times will be 28 and half of this one, which will be 0.5 times we get 35. This is plus 3. This will be into 3 times will be 4, 3 times 9, 11 and half of this will be 19. We get 133. So it must be into 3.5 times. So it must be into 2 times, means plus 2 times, but it is not like that. So this is our wrong number. It must be into 1.5 times. 8 1 times is 18. 8 1 times is 8. 8 and a half will be 4. 8 plus 4 will be 12. So 12 plus 2 will be 14. So our wrong number is 15. Next, we are going to see missing number series. So here is the questions of a missing number series. Let's see these questions. Here we have 197, 184, and the difference between these two we have 13. Here we see a difference of 26. Here we see a difference of 39. So these are 13 factors. The next difference must be 52 and the next difference must be 65. 65 means the answer for this one will be 67. 67 minus 65 will be 2. So answer will be 67. Option A is our answer. Next, second question. Here we see a difference of minus 22. Here we see a difference of minus 20. Here minus 18, minus 16. So it is a common difference of these are 2. So it must be the difference of minus 24. So 132 plus 24 will be 156. So answer is option C, 156. Next, third question. Here it is clear that it is into 1 plus 1. It is into 2 plus 2. Into 3, 24 plus 3. It is into 4 plus 4. So it must be into half plus half. So half plus half means this one, this half goes there, and we get if we take the value of this one is 3, 3 half times will be 1.5, 1.5 plus half will be 2. So answer will be 3, option. So option is none of these. Next one, fourth question, we see 42 becomes 212. So how, and these are varying slightly, so the difference between these two will be 0, 7, 1, 170. Here the difference between these two is 2, 2, 122. Here the difference is 82. Here we see a difference of 50. So the next one we need to find. Here we see a difference of 48. Here the difference between these two is 40. Here the difference between these two is 32. So these are factors of 8. So the next one must be minus 24, which will be 26. Difference between these two is 26, means the answer will be 492. Option A is our answer. Next, fifth question. Here in this question we see it is into 5 times plus 5. This is into 4 times 140, 140 plus 4. This is into 3 times 14, 3 times 42 and 12, which we get 432 plus 3. Okay, so it must be into 2 times plus 2 into 1 time plus 1. So subtracting 1 we get 872. 872 is our answer, option B. So that's it for the quant speed maths. Now we are going to see reasoning speed maths. So that's it for quantitative speed maths. Now we are going to see reasoning questions. Now we are going to see reasoning part, starting with a puzzle. 8 persons attending the seminar in 8 different months. Months are given. Months, let's note them. January, March, April, May, June, August, October and November. So these are the months. January has 31 days, 31 days, 30 days, 31 days, 30 days, 31 days, 31 and 30. So this is the question that is starting. Let's see the statements that are given. Only one person attended between the seminar and each. Okay. Only 2 people attended between N and B. So 2 people between N and B. Okay. Pari attended 2 people before B. Means this one. Next one. K attended in one of the month after Q but before R. K after Q but before R. So this is the sequence. Okay, next one is C does not the first person to attend the seminar. So C does not be in January. Neha attended the seminar in the month having 31 days, but after May month. After May month, 31 days is in August and October. So the place for Neha is this one and this one. There are 2 possibilities. If we have N, we can able to write B. 1, 2, this is the place for B. In this case, we can place a B here. So if we got B, we can able to write P. So this is the place for P. In this case, this is the place for P. Next one. Only 3 people attend between P and S. 3 people between P and S means 1, 2, 3, S. In this case, this is the place for S. Next one. As many people attend the seminar before S is after Q. Before S, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 2 3 4, this is a place for q. In this case 1 2 here, 1 2, this is a place for q. So these are the two possibilities we got, and there are q, k, r is a sequence. Here we see q, so this is the place for k and r. Here we see q, means this is k and this is r is the sequence, and we left with charu, so this is the place for charus, and it is given that in statements that charu does not be in the January, so this case fails. We left with this case. So this is the solution of our puzzle. Let's see the questions that are asked. Ritu attended the seminar in which of the following month? Ritu attended on November, so option B is our answer. Next, which among the following person attended immediately before Sanvi? Immediately before Sanvi is Q. The Q is the one who attended in May, so option D is our answer. Next, third question, how many people attended before K? 1 2 3 4 5 6, so answer will be option E, more than 4. Next, fourth question, if Pari is related to April, Pari leaving 1 and comes to April, Niha is related to Ritu, Niha related to Ritu, then who among the following person is related to June? June will be related to B, so answer will be Binu, option B. Next one, fifth question, 4 of the 5 are alike. Pari and Charu, immediate persons. K and R, immediate. B and Q, also immediate. S and P, these are not immediate persons. So option D is our odd one out. Now we are going to see one more puzzle. 8 persons are sitting in a linear row and facing south. Okay. Only 2 people sit between U and P. So we have either this one or another possibility is this one. W sits second to the right of P. Second to the right of P, like this. Second to the right of P is W here. So we got two possibilities. The number of people sitting to the left of Q, sitting to the left of Q is 1 more than the number of people sitting to the right of T. 1 more than sitting right of T. Okay. Rx is not an immediate neighbor of Tx. So R and T does not be immediate to each other. Next one. S sits fourth to the right of U. 1 2 3 fourth. This is place for S. 1 2 3 S. Next one. Only one person sits between W and V. One person between W and V means this is place for V, and in this case this is the only place for V. So statements are completed. Now we need to find the solution using these statements. Here Q left side. Here if we take Q here, we have 2 people. 2 minus 1, which will be 1. 1 to the right. So this is the place for T and this is the place for Q. And only left with R. R and T are not immediate. Here R and T are not immediate. So this is the solution of our puzzle. We don't need to see the second possibility. So this is the solution of our puzzle. Let's see the questions that are asked. Who among the following person sits third to the right of R? 1 2 3 S. So the one who sits second to the right of P, no. Second to the left of P, no. The one who sits immediate left of W, S. Option D is our answer. Next, second question. See, first question, who among the following sits third to the right of R? Which is S. Option D is our answer. The one who sits immediate left of W. Second question, what is the position of T with respect to S? 1 2, second to the right. So answer will be option C. Next, third one, as many people sit to the right of dash as to the left of dash. Right of W, left of Q. First one is right answer. Let's see second one. T, right of T, left of R. It is also true. Let's see third one. Right of V, left of U. So it is also true. All A, B, C is our answer, option A. Next, fourth question. If Vx is related to Sx, okay, and in the same way P is related to U, okay, leaving two persons in between, okay, then who among the following person is related to Q? For related to Q, the person will be W. Option A is our answer. Next, fifth question. Who among the following persons sits at the extreme end of the row? Either U or V. Here the option given is U. So answer will be B. Okay. Now we are dealing with the inequalities. The concept we use for inequalities is the flow method. If we see a symbol like this, it means the flow from this side to this side. If we see a symbol like this, the flow from this side to this side. Let's see the questions through. Let's understand this concept through the questions directly. The flow from C to X. From C we can reach to E, Y, P and X. It is possible. So first conclusion will be true. Second conclusion. The flow from A to P. From A we can able to reach to X and P. It is also possible. Second conclusion is also true. Third one. The flow from Q to F with everywhere equals to. From Q we can able to flow, but there is missing of equal to here. And here also we can see we can reach to here. In this question we have a printing mistake of F. Instead of F we can write this as a Y. So there is no flow from Q to Y in this side, or else from this side there is a flow to Y, but there is missing of equal to. So third conclusion will be false. Okay, let's see second question. The flow from H to T. From H we have no flow, so first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from N to C with everywhere equals to. From N we can able to reach to C, but there is missing of equal to here, so second conclusion will be false. Third one, the flow from H to T with everywhere equals to. From H there is no flow, so this conclusion is also false. But here we see H and H, T and T, and in between them H is greater here, H is greater here, so the answer will be none of these here. None of these is the answer for here, because we have same symbol of H is greater, H is greater here. If one of these options has a lesser symbol for H, then it will be either or, but we have both greater than. Okay, let's see question number 3. The flow from C to S. From C we can able to reach to S. It is possible, but there is missing of equal to in our conclusion, so first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from P to I. From P there is no flow to I, so second conclusion is false. Third conclusion, individually this is false, but combiningly first one and third one we have the flow of C to S with everywhere equals to, and we see the same in our question. So answer for this one will be either 1 or 3 is the answer. Either 1 or 3 is the answer for this question. Now we are going to see question number 4. The flow from Q to C. From Q there is no flow, so first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from J to P. From J we have a flow up to R but cannot able to reach to P, so second conclusion is also false. The flow from H to R. From H we have a flow up to R. Yes, it is true, so third conclusion is true. Fifth question, wait a second, fifth question is here. Here is the fifth question. The flow from W to I. From W there is no flow to I, so first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, the flow from G to T with everywhere equals to. From G we have flow to T, but and there is equal to also, so second conclusion is true. Third conclusion, the flow from J to T. From J, where is J? From J there is flow to T, it is possible, but there is everywhere equals to, but here we don't have any equal to, so this is false. By this we have completed inequalities. Now we are going to deal with syllogisms. Syllogisms, first question. only a few A or G, all G are D, some D are E, no E is H. Let's see conclusions. Some D are not H, we see not here, so some all D can be H, all D can be placed inside H. No, it is not possible because of this one. All case fails means some not case will be true, so first conclusion will be true. Second conclusion, no A is E, no A being E is a possibility, leave a possibility side. No A is E, what we check is some A can be E, some part of A can share with E. Yes, it is possible. Some case possible means no case fails. And talking about false is a possibility, then our answer is true. Okay, next second question. All ice are water, all ice are water, some water is vapor, no vapor is solid, only a few solid are liquid. Let's see conclusions. Some ice are vapor, some ice are vapor, it is not sharing, so first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, no water is liquid, some part of water can be liquid, some part of water can share with liquid is possible, so second case no will be fails. Next third question, only a few dosa are pasta, no pasta is burger, all burgers are momos, some momos are pizzas. Let's see conclusions. Some dosa are not burgers, so we check all dosa can be burgers, all dosa can be placed inside burger. It is not possible because of sharing of this part. All case fails means some not case will be true, so first conclusion is true. Second conclusion, all pizza can be pasta, all pizza can be placed inside pasta, as it is possible, so second conclusion is true. Now fourth question, all A are H, all A are H, some A are W, no G is P, only a few H are K, only a few H are K, no G is P, this is G, no G is P means this one. Let's see conclusions that are asked. Some H are W, some part of H is sharing with KW, so some part of H is sharing with K, as it is true, so first conclusion is true. Second conclusion, no K is H, some part of K can share with H, it is already sharing some part, so some case is possible means no case will be false, so second conclusion will be false. Next fifth question, all dog are cat, all hen are rat, no cat is hen, all hen are rat, some rat are not goat. Let's see conclusions. Some dog are goat, some part of dog is sharing with goat, no it is not, so first conclusion will be false. Second conclusion, all cat are rat, all cat is inside rat, no, so second conclusion is also false. Now we are going to deal with coding and decoding questions. First we need to find the correct codes of the words. Here we see your, here is also your, so is any other common word in first and last. Sense and sense is also common word, so we have your, sense, these are common words from first and fourth, and there is no other your and other, your and sense is in other two sentences, so what we have common is 68 and 90 is the common words for your sense. Okay, next doubt, doubt here and here, so common word for these two is not 28, not 36, 46 is doubt, so doubt, 46 is a doubt. Next one, people, people and people are common here, so the common between these two is 15, so 15 is a people. So first statement is completed, people completed, activity and activity is here. So common word for these, common code for these two are 56. So 56 is activity. Next one, engage here and here. So common word for these two is 40. So 40 is engage. Next one, we left with Homer. There is no other Homer, and we left only with 80. So 80 is Homer. Next, second statement is also our double doubt is also completed, activity completed, other interest, and there is no other interest in any other statements. So other interest is what we left is we left with 28 and 36. Okay, we have completed all the words. Now we need to find the answers for the questions that are asked. First question is engage people sense. Engage means 40, people means 15, sense comes here, so it must be 68 or 90. So with 40 and 15 it must be 68 or 90. 40, 15 and 68 here, 40, 15 and it is 90. So answer will be either A or C. So first one answer is option D. Next, second question, 90 and 40. 90 must be either your or sense, your or sense. 40 will be engage. So your engage or your sense engage. These are the two things we get. So answer will be option E, either A or B, which has engage your sense engage. So answer will be option E. Next, third one, what is the code of the word activity? Activity is 56, option C. Next one, what is the sum of the codes of people and Homer? People is 15 and Homer is 80. So sum of these two will be 95. 95 is our answer, option D. Next, fifth question, what of the following word represents the code for 2846? 28, so it must be other or interest. Other or interest. 46 will be doubt. So other doubt or interest doubt is the answer for us. We have either A or B, means doubt other, yes it is, and interest doubt it is. So answer will be option D.